Operators have to invest in network transformation to stay competitive. This is both to drive down their own costs and to unlock new revenues from differentiated services. But there is no clear pathway from legacy to next generation. Operators have evolved various capabilities at different paces depending on their competitive landscape, strategic priorities, customer expectations, regulatory conditions, organizational culture and skills, and legacy environments. This situation can make it difficult for operators to identify and enact strategic recommendations that apply to their specific transformation journey. In part, this is due to the fact that there has been extensive research on the end state for the telco compared to the steps on the roadmap, including where and how to start. To be practical and actionable, recommendations must consider an operator's current transformation state and their immediate priority for investment. In this series of videos, we outline the four most prevalent pathways that operators have pursued in their network transformation journey to date. These profiles leverage cluster analysis of 3,500 data points on the data and AI, cloudification, automation, and API exposure capabilities of more than 100 operator stakeholders. The purpose of these profiles is to enable operators to find their transformation peer group and answer the most pressing question for each of these four groups. The first of these groups is early-stage transformers. Early-stage transformers are active in growth markets or challengers elsewhere. Their overall imperative is reducing cost of operations while scaling, either through churn reduction or increasing their subscriber base. They are progressing towards virtualization and basic automation, but lack a common data model. One risk they face is that transformation has largely been outsourced to vendors, and another is the possibility of commoditization and being pushed down the value chain. The key question these operators ask is, where should I prioritize my network transformation resource to help accelerate my journey and compete effectively in the wider ecosystem as more than just a pipe? STL recommends that these operators implement a common data model, invest in re-architecting network for virtualized infrastructure, and automate simple workflows. The second group of operators is the data-first operators. This group is largely composed of leading operators in growth markets. Characterized by heavy investment in data skills, they see these as the foundation for further transformation. They are strongly focused on revenue generation, but slow progress in cloud will frustrate further progress on automation, as it makes no sense to invest to automate a legacy network. This also reduces their ability to adopt as-a-service models for networking and monetization. The key question these operators ask is, how can I accelerate network transformation to feed our strong data practice and make the most out of these skills? STL recommends that these operators think about virtualization as a gateway to disaggregation and use their data skills to leapfrog on automation and transform their data monetization skills into services.
Operators in this profile are predominantly Tier 1 operators who have invested heavily in the network. Early adopters of virtualization, they are pushing towards disaggregation to build a programmable, modular network of microservices. The data skills are comparatively weaker. The key question, therefore, for these operators is, how can they build out their data capabilities to better understand their customers and enable them to innovate services they need? We recommend that these operators let data drive their decision-making, make themselves attractive to data talent, and establish a data culture from the top down. Operators falling into this group are either global Tier 1 innovators with large R&D budgets or agile challengers. Driving differentiated enterprise services is the clear focus for transformation, as is improving performance in the financial markets. The key question for these operators is, how can they leverage the networks as a platform to change customer and market perceptions, enabling them to compete and differentiate in this space beyond connectivity? We recommend that these operators invest in organizational transformation, particularly building an automation-first culture and developing software skills, and building a platform mindset by innovating around the commercial model for APIs and monetizing data.